So Season 5 is officially right around the corner. At the time of me making this video, we have less than 10 days to go. And with that, I think we're getting some pretty good changes here. I'm not going to waste anyone's time. Let's just get straight into it. Starting us off here, we are going to be getting a new map. This map is called Reclaimed, and it says prepare to deploy in Czechia, I think is how you pronounce that, around an abandoned industrial facility, slowly being reclaimed by nature. And as you guys can see from the screenshots, I mean, I think the map looks okay, aesthetically speaking. You know, it honestly kind of reminds me of WMD from Black Ops 1. I do find it interesting that Season 5 is titled New Dawn because, you know, that's kind of the insinuation of the beginning or something is just starting, right? So especially for a game like 2042, I kind of expected something a little bit farther into the future, I suppose, but I mean, this kind of seems like we're going into the past, which, hey, you know what? It's whatever. I really don't care that much. I just found it kind of interesting. Overall, though, I've said this since day one, I don't care how a map looks, I care how a map plays, and we're not really going to get that information until we get our hands on it. So overall, I hope for the best here. Next, let's go over all of the different weapons and weapon changes that are going to be introduced into Season 5. As far as weapon changes go, I'm sure most of you have heard about this, but if not, I'll leave a link down in the description below. Basically, it's just all the vault weapons are getting a rework. We don't know as to what. We know that they're getting new attachments and camos and challenges and stuff, but that's really all we know at the moment. Now, as far as new weapons go, we are getting the XCE bar bolt action rifle. You guys can see it in the screenshot here. This is from the Season 5 trailer. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not a huge sniper in Battlefield, and I just don't really have a lot of experience. I don't have a lot of information to offer you here other than there it is. It looks really short though. I mean, just look at it here in this screenshot. It is a very small sniper rifle, which usually means it's pretty fast and good up close, but at a distance it might, you know, get a lot of hit markers or struggle or whatever. We don't really know though. We don't have any information on the weapon. It all depends on how DICE wants to balance it. Next, we are getting the Desert Eagle. I'm sure everyone is familiar with this weapon. It has been around in video games since the beginning of time. It's also known as like the 50GS or whatever nowadays. Either way, I think it's a great addition. You can literally never go wrong with a Desert Eagle when it's in the game. I just hope it doesn't suck, right? Anyways, moving on to one of the most recognizable weapons in human history, and that is the RPG. That's right, this is coming to Battlefield 2042. Which always makes for good clips, funny moments, you know, all that sorts of stuff, and hopefully it's not too annoying at the same time. And last but not least, we are getting the GEW46, or some of you might know it as the G36C. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is one of my favorite weapons of all time. I did own it as an airsoft gun as a kid, so you know, that helps out a little bit, but also I've just really liked this weapon. It's been in a lot of shooter or FPS games in the past, and I'm trying to recall at the moment, but I don't think there's ever been a game that has included the G36C and it's been bad, you know? Like every game it's in, it's usually a pretty good weapon, and I kind of expect that here as well. I fully, you know, am embracing the fact that DICE is probably going to make this a pretty good gun. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Season 5. As far as we know, we're getting one map and 4 new weapons and a bunch of other stuff that, you know, I'm not really going to cover because we don't have those specific details just yet. The trailer, I think it just came out like 2 or 3 days ago, so stuff is still kind of fresh, right? They're going to pump it out and then they'll release, you know, patch notes and all that. So I wanted to take the rest of this time. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're a year 1 pass owner, you get this skin right here. Whoop-de-doo, I guess. I mean, what kind of a slap in the face, in my opinion, you know? Hey guys, thanks for paying us a ton of money, and here is some like below average skin. I don't know, maybe it's cool to some people, but to me it's just another basic skin. Anyways, I wanted to take this time and talk to you guys because Season 5 is kind of up in the air. Well, as far as I mean, Season 5 is coming. But is there going to be a season 6? We don't exactly know that. And the reason I say that is because Battlefield has actually started promoting a, what is it? It's like an elite bundle or something. Essentially, they're promoting a version of the game that's like $80. You know, you get a bunch of skins and whatnot, but it's $80 and we don't know if there's going to be a year 2 for this game yet or not. And the reason that's such a big issue is because, you know, you don't want to buy something that's $80 and then in a month they're like, hey, yeah, that's worthless, by the way. We're making a new game. You know, like, no one really wants to go through that. And the thing is, there's been a lot of questions directed towards EA and DICE about the future of Battlefield 2042, and unfortunately, guys, they're just avoiding it. They are not leaning one way or the other at the moment. At least they're not telling us that information. Now, I will say, I was watching a Jack Frags video the other day, and he mentioned that there is another Battlefield game in development at the moment. But that's no guarantee as to, you know, if it's coming out later this year and Battlefield 2042 is kind of done at this point, or maybe they need another year to develop that game and polish it off. I mean, we really truly have no idea. So it's honestly just kind of a weird time in the Battlefield scene because, you know, you don't want to dump a bunch of money into a game that's essentially going to expire in a month. Whereas if EA and DICE just came out and publicly stated, hey guys, we're not coming out with a game this year, expect another year of Battlefield 2042, I think people would be a lot more inclined to pull out the credit card and, you know, maybe give them a little bit of their cash. But until that's officially announced, you know, there's just kind of this weird gray area that we're in at the moment. I mean, I don't even know if they know. They could be deciding the future of, you know, what direction they're wanting to take things right now as this video is being made. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. You know, let me know your opinion down in the comment section below of season 5 so far. Is one map enough? One map and, you know, really 1, 2 primary weapons? I mean, is that going to be enough to keep you in the game for a while? Anyways, if you're new here, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it today. I will catch you all next time. Have a great rest of your day. Later.